And we are back. It's time for more 14! Woo! Okay, so we beat Ifrit last time. I really do actually should... Right, we're going to go back to Limsa real quick. And I'm going to check my retainer. And then send him off on another mission. And then we will carry on with story. I don't know what my goal is tonight's session. We'll just go where the wind takes us. Yes, I've seen the new Mog Station outfit. Yes, I want it in the future. Because it suits Luna so perfectly. Another completed adventure! Good dragon is good. There he is. He is back. I have any objections to that pointless endeavour. Inform me now and by half later. Oh my god. I'm getting sassed by my retainer, guys. Yeah. Alright, off we go back out into the field. Oh, I'll get busy. I'll get very busy indeed. Yeah. I know how retainers work, don't worry. Right, off he goes, sassafrassing me and all that. Honestly. Okay. Vesper Bay. I love you can see like every female character has that Mog Station outfit on just from a glance. Valid, honestly. I don't blame them one bit. Pray, return to the waking sands. Ah, the triumphant hero returns! Bancroft told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join him at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Heal. My late arrival nearly cost Luna her life. I wasn't there when the Ul'Dah took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Fancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Hi. I'm back. Luna, it is good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Bancroft has told me everything. You've done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, but a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Ul'Dah undertook both the robbery and abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'Dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. Hey, it's a fun fancy game and it's got crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. Take a shot every time they say ether, guys. Don't do that because you'll die. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their gods become. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself are subjective. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo, aka story armor. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assure me they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Luna. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will never have a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think would be best if you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all had to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I am the slayer of primals, tamer of dragons, devourer of bubble tea. I swear to you that we would not do this if there's any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. Tempering is so messed up, especially when you start looking at ones like Leviathan and what it does to the tempered. And so we Sans continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Luna. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Bye, Dagfred. You get hotter later on. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Yeah, experience! Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter you travelled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us that you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Luna. Or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons? Potter's like, excuse me. Ah, Lady Minfilia. Radiance as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa, to offer said hero a place of honour within our ranks. I'm going flames, by the way. As you can see, Luna, Your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit, but they have as evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Luna's deed spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Arcanos. 'Tis no ordinary woman who could face a primal and emerge the victor. Well, what can I say? The Order of the Twin Adders has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelvewood. What pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Arcanos. Be gone, bot. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs to the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'Dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa. Long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It's only natural that we would want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. I'm good. Gone flames. Luna's like, oh god. Overstimulated. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, may I have a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations, empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. A lot of T sounds for me there, good lord. These are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'Dah. Yeah, where's my Ishgard? Grand Company, Square Enix. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some which may prove useful to you in your other endeavours, and others which are just sexy glams that I want. If you're agonizing over which the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. Oh, I already made the choice. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. After in the corner there. You're wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Suck up. Very well, let Luna hear our leader speak and then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. You're all going to be disappointed because I already made my decision. I gotta go with Daddy Raubon. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nevertheless. While the promise of the reward is enticing in itself, it's not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Luna, and with it you are capable of doing untold good, yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There'll be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. 12 know that we will need of it the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We, Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would like you to carry this link pearl with you at all times. It would allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Luna, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but as long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. I just want to go to the Grand Companies and get my bloody Chocobo. Me wow. I want my Chocobo. There will be a stream tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. It does say 14 or art. It probably will be an art stream to break up the game nights. Because then Saturday could probably be more 14. Although I think I've put down Deltarune and Eternal. We could do Deltarune, Eternal Darkness, and then 14. Nothing to say it can't. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Luna. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often. A few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. Well, if all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the free services, and Elder Seer Hani Senna will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'Dah, where Flame General Rabban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least... That completely derailed my... Jesus Christ! It completely derailed me. Oh, thank you, Yamper. It probably will be an art stream. I need to finish some stuff I've got on hold. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merwib Bluthwin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Zamfael, and he will admit you. Got all that? There you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of preferred travel plans. Oh well. I don't know why that tickled me so much. It was just like one thing after another. Alright, we'll do it in order. I normally don't do it in order, I don't think. I normally go like wherever the hell I want, but we'll do it in order. That's a nice cool little thing with Fury on Jam. Papaya. Papaya.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysin. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Oh, I agree with you. I don't mind Sam as a voice actor, but Colin, I think it is Colin, it's just, he's my Alphino. He also streams on Twitch, by the way.
"5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please.
Whoops, I am so sorry. I did not mean to skip that.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
Would someone please think of the children? Oh, dear.
If you'll permit me, Alfino.
Hello, Alphino. You grow to be one of my favorite characters. As does your sister, Alize.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
I love the twins. They really grow on you as you play the game.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Alize does not want to be here.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
What I will say about Sam's voice, what I do like about his cadence, he does capture that sort of smug prodigy energy that Alphino does give off during ARR. Holland definitely captures where Alphino travels as a character, but I will say Sam does capture that sort of pat on the head, privileged little kid who's kind of been told they're amazing at everything. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the most troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians. Until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelves were grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and by the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? I think people forget that the twins here are like 16, 17. I think they're 16 in ARR. They're just kids at the end of the day. Oh, Christ. Papaya. I don't want a papaya. Get me away from the papaya. Okay, let's go to Ul'Dah. Yeah, Alize and Alphino have like some of the best growth out of all the characters. I love the twins, they're great. If we're talking like lore-wise, my main Shio, who's meant to be like an older Aura lady, she dotes on them like they're her children. Cad, who's my main alt kind of thing on the same server, is more like a big sister to them. Luna would kind of be like a mentor with them, to be honest. With a slight big sibling edge to it, but it would mostly be like a mentor, kind of keeping an eye on them kind of thing. Yes, I do have headcanons and lore for my characters. That's just how I am. Nah, Luna... This Luna in particular wouldn't be like a mother to any of them. She would be more like a mentor, teacher, sort of guiding them kind of thing. There might be like, I guess, a motherly edge to it, maybe. I don't know. Shio is like full mum, though. She is like doting on them kids, feeding them and everything. Second mum to them, basically. Alright, meeting number 2.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
I like Nanima.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
I can hear Jason Miller's voice now. I know it's him. Yeah, I did not realize that Roban in ARR, and I feel kind of bad for criticizing his voice, is the guy who sings the Shadowbringer theme and a couple of other tracks in later parts of the game. I did not know that. Now I can hear it. Now I realize it's him.
Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul'Dah dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Ul'Dah have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'Dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Ooh. What is up with my avatar?
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
Balls, balls.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not.
Well, anyone who doesn't like Cat Luna is wrong.
And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Ul'Dah wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act.
Little cinnamon roll. Little cinnamon roll.
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'Dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'Dah, but to restore her to prosperity.
Yeah, fund the military, fund the government.
As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'Dah. As Ul'Dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Ul'Dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raubon? People of Ul'Dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'Dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'Dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'Dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
I'm sorry, why was Toad in the audience there? It's like that one meme of Lady Gaga with the person screaming like Toad. Oh, there's an endearing love I have for the ARR voice acting sometimes.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Toad like, I'm still here! Oh dear. Holly's like, huh? Oh dear. I rib on the voice acting because I enjoy it, but I actually played ARR in Japanese originally because I really didn't like the English voice acting. It's grown on me now. The Uldahs have a long history of conflict with the Ul'Dah, as the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your looks of distaste, I take it you've encountered them. Distaste, not detaste. The taste of Ifrit. The Uldahs do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'Dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It's been observed that the Ul'Dah are summoning him at ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldahs send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Khaleesi's like, ah, no, I'm out. Alright, off to Limsa. Limsa. Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, there's so many people. Bald! Sorry. I am legally required to notify the universe of bald people. Here to attend the remembrance service. But be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Take me away.
Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Mother. Mommy. Mother, please.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
I love the way she says Barracuda, by the way, because she says Barracuda. I love it. It's just that ew sound.
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Mervyn!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
I can't with the background dialogue. Where's me cutlass?
Fancy meeting you again.
Hi. Yeah, his voice is arrogant, but like I said, it kind of works, considering Alfina's character at the moment. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the Fishlight Sahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence wasn't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominson's backyard. And if there's seen naught of internal strife, as a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsons are of any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. But will you sail with the Admiral? No, I am going to follow Daddy Robon. He's just looking at him like, really? Luna, this is Minfidia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Alrighty, let's get back to the Waking Sands. Hang on. There's better one I got on right now? Oh my god, yes they are. Whoop. You know what? Put on the hat. Whoop. It also turns into a hat. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to our Chocobo, thank God. I need my burb. Chocobo. Welcome back, Luna. Are the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you'd hope? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. It could be there were more of you, Luna. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, Pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Ball?
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
And that is the last we'll see of Alizé. For now. Technically, we can see her in a raid later on, but I will go back and do that raid eventually. I just need to be strong enough to do it. Alright. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Raban's words kindle the fire within you. No, you just saw a really sexy glam and I really want it. Excellent! I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. Before we can count you as one of our own, you must formally induct into our ranks. Alright. Please proceed to the Hall of Flames on Ul'Dah's merchant strip and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we will surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Alright. Away I go. This is my home point. There you go. Before we do anything, I'm going to do a very quick detour for 5 minutes, because I want to have a look at something. Oh my god, that was like really loud in my right ear. I just realized I could have just used the Aetheryte, but you know what? We're just going to go for a run. We're committed at this point now, guys. Yo! Yo! Yeah, sorry. I like a man in a suit. What can I say? Oh, you have the extra. This guy gives the extra Fantasia. You can do that another time, though. It's not the end of the world. I just want to take a look and see what prices are like again for, you know, mugs and stuff. If you think I'm going to be dressed like this the whole time, you're very wrong. Can we... Ooh. I have ideas. Oh my god, that is so expensive. I remember that used to only be like 3,000-4,000. Good lord. Isn't it a cute top? I've always liked this top. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna grab one. Ah, the Ul'Dah. I remember getting that, like, really early on when it came out. I was, like, so happy. I wore it for ages. How much is the ruffled dress? Oh my god. Pagos Bolero. That can be really cute if you know how to use it. I have this one on my character CAD. I really like it. How much is it though? Ooh, some of these are pricey. This is another one I really like. I do also like the coat of healing as well. Very Luna. Yeah, it's like 26,000 though. What about the casting one? Casting one's a bit cheaper. That's good to know. Oh yeah, the neon street food. This is cute. I like this. I bet it's really expensive. Oh yeah. Wow. That's cute. Oh yeah, the scientist coat. I have this on my main because it fits her really well. Okay, so we've got some cute. We've got a cute top. Now we need some cute bottoms to go with it. Literally, I just want to get out of this outfit. I need a skirt. You're normally like a really good skirt, but I bet you're really expensive. Yeah. Because we can always use the Mikute skirt. That's cute. Any feetsies? Any nice feetsies I could wear? I know which feetsies I want. They come from the one of the 24-man raids. We will not be getting those for a while. Or is it complete? When it comes to it, I can always use the Mikute boots. So if you think about the Mikute starting outfit, it's pretty flexible. If you're like me and you just want to look pretty for like a couple levels. The high health boots are always kind of a good go-to as well, because they have the heal on them. I think the Mikute boots would be fine. What about the Expeditioner's 5 boots? They don't have good heal on them, but they are cute. Okay, we're gonna go build a glam real quick. Because I want to look pretty. I'm gonna need some glamour prisms. Oh, I have to spend money on those. I don't want to. I don't want to buy glamour prisms. Wait, can't you buy them from a vendor? No, you need, like, tickets to buy those. It's dye you can buy from a vendor. Fine. Why are you so expensive? Oh my god. Why are you so expensive? There we go. Okay. To the inn! Wait, to the dye vendor. I think he's around here. Oh, no, no, I think the dye vendor's back this way. Oh, my God. Hey, Luna, how long have you played this game for? Oh, you know, a number of years. Hey, Luna, did you still know your way around Ul'Dah? Nope. Survey says no. No, I do not. Where are you? There's a retainer who... There's an MVC who sells. Is it you? No, you sell potions. There is a guy vendor around here somewhere. Watch. Is it you? Yes! Okay. So... I'm thinking... Since it's lunar colors, we want kind of like nice purple shades. We'll get some... You're about to watch my brain go into flipping overdrive for like the next 5 minutes. We need to go to Adventurers Guild. This is the riveting content you guys stay for. Do I have anything that can go in the armoire? I don't think so. No. So we're gonna store that. We're gonna store that and those. And then we'll also store... And we'll store that anyway, because why not? We do also have all these little bits and pieces as well. Nah. It needs to be the Mikate boots. I need that little heel. That little cute little heel. Wait, is that not the dyeable one? Oh, I didn't grab the dyeable one. I'm a dingus. No wonder it's so cheap. I am a dingus. And it shows. That is fine. That is fine. Why are you just off camera, Luna? 'Cause... You all get to suffer with me. Right, let's go find a nice top. That's actually fine. how good this would look on me. That's the one I want, is the Expeditioner's Tabard. Oh, this has the 2 die on it. What? Oh, the trim dies. What if we did that? Ooh. Tempting. It is. The true end game is glam. It's the same in WoW. So I need to at some point grab somebody though to be a bank vendor for my other character that has like quite a lot of money on her, but I can sort that out in my own time. You're not the Diable one. Which was the Diable one? You're the Diable one. How do you die then? So there's that. Oh. Me and Hantanos are fine, do not worry. I appreciate it though. I have a character on the server who has a ton of money I need to transfer over, so it's fine. The raincoat's so cute. Oh, I really, really want this outfit. Like, look at that, it dyes so lovely, it matches my hair. Like, it's also doing like a nice blue. Oh. That's really sweet of you, and that's a good thing to have. 14,000. I think I can afford that, actually. Hang on. Hang on. I'm going for that jacket. I really want that jacket. It's one of my favorite, like, sort of easy access glams. Okay. So we can either get this one, which I could pair with the skirt, but no, I need that long. I mean, what about this one? What's this one like? That's really nice, but no. Where are you? Which one's cheaper? That's 14,000. Oh yeah, no, we're getting the casting one. Oh, hello, Antonos. Hello, birthday burb. How are you? I'm totally not spending my gil on transmogs. And glams. Totally not. Shh. No birthday burb. So we're gonna put you in. Heck yeah! What'd you have? What'd you have for the foodings? See? This is why I love this pretty. Okay. Keep the boots black. We are about to join the Immortal Flames. There we go. Look at that. That's an adventurer right there, everyone. That's an adventurer right there. Exactly. Oh, you actually just reminded me. Did I put up the... Has anyone put up the FC thingy-ma-doodads? Let's put up a heater battle. There we go. That's now up. Oh, I feel like a proper adventurer now. I could go use my golden chocobo feathers to get some dye, but I'd rather not use it for this outfit. At some point, Hantanos will need to arrange the guild exchange for both of us. So we can get our characters with some actual dollar. I think my main has enough cash on her. I'm sure I didn't spend it all. If I didn't, oh dear god. There's just like a ton of dye on her I could transfer over as well. Oh wait, there's a Hall of Flames. It's like literally by here. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this day, adventurer? My name is Arcanos. I believe you're expecting me. Oh, I thought as much. You're just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you, madam. Now, in order to formalize your... Speak, private. Imperial, sir. They're firing on a high-wind skyway airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west near Horizon's Edge. Bloody elves, of all the times for this to happen. Luna, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Ul'Dah, and we have no one to spare in Western Vanalan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see they not come further to come to further... If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Don't worry, Hantanos. You missed me losing my mind. You know when you go to like the envoy, like the ceremonies, the remembrance ceremonies? I completely forgot that for some reason there is someone at the Immortal Flames one who sounds like Toad from Mario losing their goddamn mind. It really did sound like the Lady Gaga meme with the person screeching at one of her concerts. I was... Oh my god. I did. I went into my Luna laughs. It sent me orbiting into space a little more than it should have. It was just so funny. I don't even know why it's so funny. I want this outfit so bad. Look at... It's so pretty. In the future, if I reach like end game, I will buy something on the Morgue Station to celebrate for Luna. I know there's a mount I really want to get at some point, which is the it's the moon mount, the one that's like a crescent moon. I really want that one for obvious reasons. I wouldn't mind like a carbuncle mount as well at some point. There's a couple on there I really want, but that moon, the crescent moon one in particular, is one I'm like. Ah! It's my boys. Luna, you're flashing the audience. Stop it. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. I need some cute shorts. The Immortal Flames sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Luna Arcanos, yes? Glad to have you with us. I've not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They're not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the Engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Now you leave my little onion boy alone. They mean to take the ship back to Castum Meridianum. Along with your friend. Wedge! You have to help him! That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship. They're not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first ship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. So those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Luna? Nod. Away we go. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! I've got my book ready. I will aggressively read it. Attack! To arms! I do not have my carbuncle. I now have my carbuncle. My scholar yet. I dinged in the middle of combat. Level 29. I'm so ahead of the story, it's not even funny. I'm gonna smack him! Smack him again! you going? Back here. You never run off on me. I run on you. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. Oh, so how'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Luna. You still haven't finished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though. I thought anyone who'd seen you in action today would have been forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads there, we'd be chained up in the dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. My boys. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Okay. Back to the Hall of Flames. Why am I doing that? What are you doing, Luna? Welcome back, Luna. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us at such short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Yeah, pepperoni. Are you ready, Luna? Then let us begin. Luna Arcanos, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'Dah burn brightly, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Rabban Alden, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'Dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Luna Arcanos, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'Dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? I will follow the Flame General unto death. Ah, the Flame General would lead the van in every battle if he could. It wouldn't surprise me if you had the chance to fight by his side one day. Very well, your resolve is plain. Luna Arcanos, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. I heard a whisper go off. The little ears, the way they just perked up, darling. Can you hear me, Luna? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Arcanos. I've no doubt you're eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but unless you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame Ul'Dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There's some friends whom I very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Since your presence is required elsewhere. Before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Chocobo? 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 My little Chocobo. Yeah. Come on, baby, light my fire. I heard a noise. Who? Wait. No, that's not who I think it is it? I had someone heal me and I'm like, who is that? I don't know who the person who whispered me is though, unfortunately. Apologies if it's someone in the stream. Wait. Emerald. Hello. That's a swanky doodle looking hire you got going on there. Let's go. I'm digging it. I'm digging the looks. You have been spotted. Away. Don't worry, I just had someone randomly whisper me, "Do you love me?" And I'm like, I don't know you. Stalking. My cat senses can catch you. You have the best hat that Hards can have. One of my favorite hats in the game, honestly. Yeah, that's an awesome hat. Changed my mind. VOD is like one of my favorite when it comes to outfits. For anyone watching on YouTube or is unsure who this is, I'm amazed if you're watching on Twitch and you don't know who this is. This is Emerald012. You will now be added as a friend. Ha 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 ha. Hackers, yeah. Ooh, I like that gun. The spread is real. I look so baby. Oh, where's Luke when you need him? He loves samurai in this game. That's a swanky little samurai outfit, actually. I like that. Ooh, a dude from earlier. Heck yeah! My friend Hody plays warrior. If I was gonna pick a tank, it'll either be like warrior or Dark Knight. Paladin! Paladin! Butter. If anyone who's never played the game, here's a lot of what the end game can look like and how swanky doodle you can look. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Reminds me of, who is it from Final Fantasy? Or... Cecil? Cecil? No, it's not Cecil. Is it Cecil? Oh my god, I don't know my characters. Heck yeah! That's how I'm gonna be. Astrologian. It's so funny, I have effects turned off. It's just like, you're just like swinging around. Right, well. I must go back on my adventures. But thank you for coming to say hello. You wish to carry out your duty swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the quartermaster to obtain a flame chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigum by the gate of Nald. He'll be the one to... Ooh! Excuse me. He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. I can't remember which one it is now. Is it you who sells it? There it is. Okay, I need 200. I think I now have... Yes, the Flame Hunt log. Okay, we're gonna go find us in the Eastern Bannerland gate. We're gonna quickly do that. Bit of a sidetrack, but it's fine. Away I go. Because I want... There's a quicker way to do that? What's the quicker way? Because that's the way I've always done it. I remember when it used to be 2,000 seals. Oh, I think they will, yes. Hang on. Could do a quick run at Halatali, actually. That would get me up to level 30 as well. Let me check. Yes. Ooh, I'll run Halatali then. I need to go unlock it first, because I need to talk to the NPC to unlock it. Off we go. Going for a jog. Oh? What is your suggestion, good sir? Do you know what? I will take you up the offer on speedrunning it if you're offering, actually. I'd rather get the seals. I don't have to worry too much about XP. I'm way ahead of the game right now for that. Like, we're on, what? Story quest 20, and I'm like 29. Yeah, Emerald, you are an angel. Right, let me just talk to Sid. If it's the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. But maybe to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue. Halatali, meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled. And... Ugh, you've not come all this way for a lesson in history. Shh, listen. Do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? These shadows are the work of no wind, my friend, nor the rumbling of the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali. For now the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk here. And these are no gentle beasts broken by hand of man. No, there are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Luna, aye? I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you're able to find your way out. Are these actually an upgrade to what I've already got? Oh my god, they are. I'll grab those then. Halatali! Right, where is... Oh, I love that mount so much, the Arc mount. Invite to party. Right, so we need to make sure we turn off the, who's your what you calls it? Unrestricted. There we go. Wait, yeah, it's unrestricted. Is it unrestricted? Oh my god, it's been so long. Yeah, it's unrestricted. Alright, let's go! Well, thank you so much, Emerald. I really appreciate this. Very kind of you. If anyone else plays on EU and wants to come hang out and do stuff, please do let me know. If you have an alt that doesn't have a guild on Alpha, we do have a little FC. My good friend Fen is running, that people can just come on in. Heck yeah! Epic Echo, I like that. I'm here to do things. Yep, there's one down. I'm doing things. I'm helping. I just want to get to the point where I can unlock Scholar. I don't have to DPS anymore. Oops. Luna, don't attack anything. Just leave it for the amazing, epic Flame Lord, who is 20 times higher level than you. Oh, it is nice just to fly through. I don't like Halatali. It's not one of my favorites. Gonna get me a Chocobo. And then probably never use it because I have better mounts. Leave me alone, I'm cute. Chest. That actually not great? No, it's strength on it. Oh, we missed two? Oh, sugar. Oh yeah, we did. Sugar honey iced tea. Where's the other one? It's been so long since I've done this dungeon. Garbo dungeon is Garbo. Oh, there it is. time is it? I actually don't know what time it is. Oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock. Where has the evening taken me? I will admit, there's just the part of me that just wants to get through ARR as quickly as possible. So that I can get to the good stuff. Nothing wrong with ARR. Like, the late parts of ARR get really, really good. Like, once you reach sort of the 48 to 50. But then there's the sort of pre-Heavensward stuff. I think it's like 60 quests, even after the cut down. That just... Ooh, they have some really good fights tied behind it, but I just... it's a lot of padding. It just kind of drives me bonkers. It does set up some good stuff, but it's also like, ugh. Like I said, the bits that are going to make me, like, sluggish is there's some bits in Stormblood that kind of drive me up the wall. But once we hit Shadowbringers, Luna gonna be in speed mode on that one, probably. Get to good stuff, which is the whole expansion. Same with Endwalker. Although, Endwalker, actually, controversial opinion with Endwalker, I actually find the start of Endwalker a little bit frustrating. I feel Endwalker gets good around, like, the halfway point. Like, it really kicks into overdrive. Like, the halfway point of the first patch, I mean. Like, not the first halfway of the whole expansion. That's bad phrasing on my part. I just find the initial start of Endwalker a little bit slow. Not a bad way, it's just, yeah. There's some good dungeons. Oh, can't wait to kill those. Oh, God. In and done. Well, thank you very much, Emerald. I really appreciate that. Oh, I just will do pedestrian roll. Good. Heck yeah! Now just tidy my bag up. And now we go back to Ul'Dah. Well, thank you very much, Emerald. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Do that. Heck yeah. All them good vibes are coming your way. Okay, we'll finish up this Chocobo quest, and then I will probably stop for the night, only because it's getting a little bit late. And I'm trying to avoid streaming too late, because, yeah, when I start streaming late, it's not good for my health. And I also really need to eat dinner at some point. I haven't eaten dinner yet. What about issue, do you say? I'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. I have that right here. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. And here he is. The fellow's been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll need to give your noble steed a name. Where? My noble steed. Where? We're gonna name you I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own Chocobo whistle. Simple blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. That includes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Heck yeah!